Good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. This is week 12, day 3. It is March 29th. Good morning. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to my new viewers also. Uh, I'm a bit under the weather, as you can hear, obviously. I have been fighting a flu bug since last Friday and have deteriorated a little bit late last night. I have a little bit more congestion, stuffed up nose, stuffy head. So this is probably going to be an all week event. I had hoped it would last a couple days, but this whole week's going to be shot regarding the water fast. And there's nothing you can do when you get sick. You just have to bear through it, and this too shall pass. um, and my apologies for the way my voice sounds. I sound like Kermit the Frog to me, but it's just one of those things you have to deal with. I am up 2/10 of a pound today. Not to be unexpected. I mean, I'm gonna bounce up and down all this week, I'm sure, and that's okay. I've learned, and you should learn also, that when you're sick, your body is um, your body is trying to fight the virus that is in it. So be patient. Give your body a chance to get over the cold. I don't know if it's the cold or the flu, but uh, you know, give your body a chance to get over it and fight the virus. Couple questions I wanted to go over. One is a viewer said, is diarrhea normal during a water fast? Oh, absolutely. Diarrhea is normal during a water fast. Now, with that said, let me say that if you have constant day after day after day diarrhea for days and weeks on end, no, that is not normal. But when you first start a water fast, because you've been eating so poorly, expect your body to try to discharge some of the garbage that you've been eating, and it generally does that through diarrhea. So if you have diarrhea your first week or 10 days or 2 weeks of your water fast, don't be alarmed. Um, no, not at all. Um, we eat so poorly in this country that when we say enough is enough and we try to change our eating habits, it's going to impact the body. And one of the ways it impacts the body is through diarrhea. Um, another viewer asked me, when did I go off my meds? Um, that's a very easy question. You wake up one day and you say, I'm tired of spending thousands of dollars on prepackaged food. I'm tired of seeing doctors that don't help. I'm going to go off all meds day 1, week 1 of my water fast. And that's what I did. And I told my doctor ahead of time I was going to do that. And, he turned white as a sheep and he said, well, Thomas, I don't recommend you going off cold turkey all of your meds because they're very powerful meds. And I said, well, that's what I'm going to do. Just thought I'd let you know. And I did. On day 1, week 1 of my original water fast, I went off all meds. Now, if you're taking cancer meds, and you've got cancer or something, use some common sense. Don't go off your cancer meds. If you've got an extremely serious illness that you're taking meds for, don't stop taking your meds. But if you're like me and you were doing 3 shots of insulin a day via needle because of acute diabetics, I was doing high blood pressure meds because my blood pressure was going nuts. I was doing, the good old thyroid meds because everybody in the world has a bad thyroid and you got to take a med for your thyroid and on and on and on. And, I woke up one day and I said, well, I'm either going to live or die, but I don't believe I should be taking all of these meds. I don't believe that I should have to shoot myself full of insulin 3 times a day with needles to live out the rest of my life. And so I took the attitude of, well, I'm either going to live or I'm going to die. But I'm going to try to manage this myself. And so I did. And, my kidneys did not shut down. My organs did not shut down. I did not do permanent damage to my body. I didn't do any damage to my body. As a matter of fact, I dare say all of the meds I was on did more damage to harm my body than going off of those meds. Um, Another viewer asked, is throwing up normal? I have a throat issue, and when I used to eat food, it would get lodged in my throat, and I'd have to go to the toilet and throw it up. And that's the only way I could stop the the sensation of choking. And so obviously, I'm a good guy. I went to my doctor, and he's like, "Oh, well, we'll stick a balloon down your throat and expand it." And I said, "Well, is that a permanent fix?" And he's like, "Oh, no, no, no. You'll need to come in for the rest of your life 2, 3 times a year to get the balloon down your throat and expand your esophagus tube." And I said, "No, thank you, but I'll manage it." So, but throwing up is not normal on a water fast. I mean, once or twice, I suppose would be okay. If you find yourself throwing up a lot, uh, I would get that checked out. Um, and then I had one more viewer ask, is severe headaches normal? Oh, I love that question. Um, do you know why? Find the answer to the why question. Do you know why you're getting severe headaches? I do, and I don't even know you. I don't know your dietary habits. Here's why you're getting severe headaches. And by the way, yes, it is normal. And yes, it's happened to me. uh, for the first, not week or not 10 days, but for the first, I would say 2 weeks of my water fast, when I started, I would get mind crushing, I can't even say the word, uh, just mind crushing headaches. And the obvious answer to that question is, what's causing the headaches? Look, you consume too much caffeine. I used to drink 8, 10, 12 cups of coffee a day. When I withdraw that coffee and stop drinking that caffeine, I'm going to get a reaction from my body. and it's not going to be pleasant. Why do you think when you drive by a Starbucks, you see the long lines of people there? It's not because they love the coffee and they want to be there. It's because they're addicted to caffeine. And if they don't get their morning cup of coffee, their venti, they will have mind crushing headaches. And I had another viewer, and he's like, "Well, I don't drink coffee, I drink soda." What's your sign? Really? Did you know that some sodas have more caffeine packed in them than coffee? So we're killing ourselves with caffeine. And that's why, oh, yes, when you stop drinking coffee, and coffee's not allowed on a water fast, uh, coffee, apple juice, any kind of juice. I mean, it is called a water fast for a reason. You can have hot water, you can have cold water, but that's all you get. And you don't even get that for the first 7 calendar days. I've got two more people interested in starting down the journey of their own water fast. So for the first 7 calendar days for you two, you're not even allowed water. Okay. On about day 4 to day 6 of your first week, you're going to throw your body into ketosis. And that's when you start burning fat around your waist, your buttocks, and your thighs. But for the first 7 days, not even a sip of water are you allowed to have, because I want you to discharge some of the liquid that you're currently carrying. And before you ask, yes, I did. I, 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 when I started my whenever I start a new water fast, for the first 7 calendar days, I don't drink water. I don't drink anything. I don't eat anything. So, um, are you brave enough, you two, that want to start your own water fast? Because let me tell you, especially to the young lady that contacted me, you're going to have extreme headaches if you're a coffee junkie. If you're a Starbucks junkie, I mean, you're going to be in pain and misery for a week. I guarantee it. You are going to feel like hell, okay, when you start your water fast, because your body is resetting itself to a new norm without all the caffeine that you consume. I don't care whether you drink sodas, coffee. Did you know that tea even has caffeine in it? Now, some people say, well, but tea only has a little bit of caffeine. Caffeine is caffeine. Think of caffeine as a drug. So, I call it Hell Week for a reason. Your first week is going to be Hell Week. It's kind of like American Idol Hell Week, only for water fasting. The first week gives your body a chance to reset itself, and sometimes that's painful. Sometimes you have diarrhea. Sometimes you throw up, although not often. Most of the time, you're going to have an acute headache, bone crushing, dehab, uh, dehab, I can't say the word, bone crushing headache. And that's due to the body not receiving its daily dose of caffeine through coffee, tea, or whatever you currently consume it through. So, my question to you is, especially for you two newbies, are you brave enough? Do you want it bad enough? Do you truly, do you want to lose weight bad enough to give this a try? Because you're going to do this. I'm going to ask you to water fast for 4 weeks. That's the commitment I want from you. Because if you're not willing to give me 4 weeks, then keep channel surfing to other YouTube channels. Because it's going to take me 4 weeks to prove to you that this works. One more question, and that is, am I still on meds? No, I have to say, uh, going off meds cold turkey was the hardest but best thing I ever did. Today, even as lousy as I sound right now with the flu bug that I've got and the congestion that I've got and the runny nose and the whole bit, I don't even take an aspirin. I take zero meds and I feel great. Now, I sound terrible today, and there's a reason for that. And, life happens, you're going to catch viruses, but work through it as I'm working through it. I mean, I unfortunately now I would say I'm going to have this stupid virus probably through this weekend. Hopefully, I can get over it and sound a whole lot better by next week. But even though I sound terrible and I don't feel that great, I'm not going to run out to my favorite donut shop and buy me 6 donuts and eat the donuts because I need comfort food because I'm ill. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'm not going to blow my water fast because I ran into a flu virus. I'm going to give my body a chance to heal itself and move on. I appreciate all the questions. I appreciate the comments, the good ones and the bad ones. No, I don't have music playing in the background. No, I don't have wonderful graphics. When you water fast, it's not about how pretty your graphics are and your opening intro. It's about that right there. That right there. It's about water. And no, you can't have as much water as you want. Bullshit. I don't care what you're being told. You can't drink all the water that you want. After 7 calendar days, on the 8th day, you're allowed 3 glasses of 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day. And that's it. So that's the program. And for you two newbies who think you might want to start a water fast, challenge yourself. Let me forewarn you, though, because I know one of you two are teetering. Um, if you do start your water fast, throw away the cookies, throw away the potato chips, throw away the ice cream, throw away the cakes. Okay, purge where you live of anything that's going to possibly cause you to cheat on your water fast. I mean, if you're going to do a water fast, show some commitment. Believe in yourself. that's all I've got for today. My voice is about to give out. So I'm going to sign off and wish you a good day, a profitable day. Stay healthy, stay happy. And I always like to end my show with the saying, this is just so true. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can lose weight. Believe in yourself. I'll see you tomorrow.